Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming in. I'm here to do a check-in message for Divine Feminine in the energy of the new moon in Leo. As I record this, the new moon in Leo is only one day away. We are on the last day of Cancer season. It's a very, very strong, passionate energy in the stars right now. I did receive a guided music message this time for both masculine and feminine, so I'll go into that a little bit and I'll cover some of the astrology and then I'll do a collective reading. If you want to jump over the astrology, I'll put the collective reading in a timestamp in the description box. As well, if you're interested in booking a private reading, there will be a link for that in the description box too. The new moon in Leo happens on July the 24th, which is technically the first day of Leo season, so that's very powerful. At the same time, we have Mercury retrograde in Leo and the sun. So new moon, sun, Mercury, that's a lot of Leo energy. Leo is cardinal, or fixed fire, my apologies, it's fixed fire. It's a very, very, very passionate and creative. And more than anything else, it is very much about the self and having the courage to stand behind who you are and believe in that. I won't go too deep into the astrology because I did do a lot of that in the Divine Masculine reading. But we do have Aries right now with Neptune and Saturn retrograde through it, as well as Chiron in Aries. Chiron is our deepest unhealed wound, and it's going to retrograde as well in short order, I think on the 27th of July. So there is a lot of Aries, passionate Aries energy turning inward right now. And Aries is all about the self and carving out your unique identity and who you are, and same with Leo in its own way, which kind of takes me to the music message. Interestingly enough, it comes at the hands of Sinead O'Connor, rest in peace. And I don't know if I've ever gotten a Sinead O'Connor music message before. And the message came through in the lyrics of, I am walking through the desert and I am not frightened, although it's hard. The song is, I do not want what I have not got. And both the title and that little snippet of lyrics really stood out for me. That's what came to me. I did listen to the song before I sat down to record. And there is, to me, a very strong and haunting message about escaping the weight of the past. Escaping, in the song, she says, I have learned this from my mother. Look how happy she has made me. But there's like it's almost like ironic, right? There's a haunted undertone to it. And she says in the song, I'm going to take this path further, meaning we can let go of any of the stories or any of the histories of the mothers of the past, of the feminine energy of the past. It's no longer relevant and it isn't the story anymore. She talks about taking the path further and walking it alone and having the courage to do that. It's not based on what she learned from her mother anymore. This is a new story being created. And she talks about being born as a baby bluebird in the song. It's beautiful. I'll link it below in the description box. I'm not going to go too deep into the lyrics because it's better if you listen to it. Because the tone that it's delivered in is very important, and that's how it came through to me. Empathetically, the energy was very determined, but also very wistful, kind of sad. Like I said, about letting go of the stories that have been told about feminine experiences in the past. She's shedding the story of her mother and taking it a step further. I don't really know how that plays out. So we're going to find out when we'll do some cards and see. It won't necessarily affect the reading, but oftentimes it does. Still a general reading. So it's for anybody, any sign. You'll know if you resonate with it. You won't resonate with everything that I say the way that I say it. Simply not meant to. It is a general reading. So take what fits as it does, if it does, and leave the rest behind. I will say once again, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. Every living thing on earth does. So however this plays out for you. All right, for Divine Feminine, I do not want what I have not got. Pretty interesting. What do you feel? He is like weighing out apples to oranges. There's no comparison. It's kind of what I was saying. It's like a different kind of experience. You can't compare the two. And interestingly enough, here, she's not actually holding on to either the orange or the apple. She's looking up at the universe for guidance. Okay. And tapping into the intuition for sure. Let's do another one. What do you feel? Collaborative dreaming. As I said, she's not even holding on to it. She's looking up at the universe. And this is about working with the universe. A lot could be coming through to you in dream space right now, which wouldn't be surprising. We have Neptune, the planet of dreams, retrograding through Aries. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do? Let's get a wisdom for divine feminine. Collaborative dreaming. No place like home. I can't make it up. Divine masculine had this card hovering there too. Well, we are on the last day of Cancer season, and Jupiter is there. Cancer represents the house of the home, the house of the mother. Okay. On the bottom, I see the loyal heart. Let's see what this is about. No place like home is number 50, so that's number 5 when we reduce it, which is the Hierophant in the Major Arcana. And the Hierophant is about our belief systems, our structures, our values. Divine masculine had that in the opening as well. Let's get into the reading. I'll do astrology at the end. I actually want to use the good tarot for divine feminine. Okay, let's see the recent past. New moons, of course, are all about manifesting in the new, but they're about releasing too. So let's see what's being released. We have the Sun, Leo's major arcana. The Sun is about new beginnings. It's about happiness. It's about celebration and rebirth. Okay, what do you feel? We have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. The Six of Cups is about childhood. We have no place like home. Okay, so this can be about your childhood, your past. There could have been some kind of illumination. Let's see. Let me see you now. We have the loyal heart. Interestingly open with the Sun. The Sun moves into Leo tomorrow. And with the loyal heart, Leo's definitely all about loyalty. Let's see now. The Six of Cups stayed on the bottom of the deck, but we have strength. Leo's other major arcana. Strength is about courage. It's about perseverance. It's about facing the whatever it is within us, the beast that roars, that keeps us from being able to act in our own best interest. Ultimately, it is a card about courage. Okay. In the song, we have the Six of Cups being left, right? I said she's taking the path further and she's not scared. These are both cards about courage and allowing who you are to show. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see what's coming up next for you. What actions are you going to take here? 2 cards about Leo coming out. That's so interesting. Okay. The Ace of Swords, which also figured prominently in Divine Masculine. This is a lot about clarity and truth. It can be about communicating or making a very, very a big decision. Mercury is retrograde in Leo, which is where my Mercury is. So having a little trouble articulating, my friends. On the bottom, we have the 3 of Swords. That's interesting because we saw the 6 of Cups wouldn't leave the bottom of the deck. The 3 of Swords is historical, and swords are our thoughts. It's about memories of heartbreak from the past. And that could be to do with your past. We'll see if that's family or romantic or what. But the Ace of Swords is coming to some kind of clarity. Or it's like a new beginning. We'll see. Let's see the energy surrounding you. This could be another person. It could be a situation. Oh, Three of Swords wanted to show up. What with? The Two of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. Now, remember I said the Three of Swords is historical. I think this is yourself still. The Two of Wands, a whole new path opening up. But this Three of Swords is there. Why? It's carrying around a little bit of pain from the past. The path unrolling before you in the song. I will take this path further and leave behind the heartbreak. It doesn't have to be your story. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords on the bottom. There's something that is making it hard for you to see because you need to see through this Ace of Swords is the clarity. Interesting. It's like being blinded. Okay. We'll see. What's the challenge? I like all the fire coming through. So far, we have only fire and air, which we do have strong Mercury energy, air energy right now. Fundamental. The Three of Cups is the challenge. Okay. For some of you, it can be that you're afraid to enter into a new situation because in the past, maybe there were third-party situations, heartbreak around that. Three of Cups is about finding where you truly belong, though. And I feel like that's in the challenge. And we have the Three of Swords, Two of Fire here. The Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy, manifesting the new. Okay, we're going to look into, because we don't want to manifest the new on the new moon with the Three of Swords. Potential outcome. We have loyal heart, right? That's why I mentioned the third party, because there could be something around that for you. A fear of that. Okay. There's the moon. The moon in Leo. There's also a full moon in Aquarius 2 weeks later. So I guess around the 10th or the 8th. Right? The day after Lionsgate. But anyway, we have the Three of Wands. 2 to the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about having positive expectancy for what you're manifesting to come toward you. But they're still trailing that Three of Swords. This is about your vision. We have a lot of threes here. The Empress is number 3, divine feminine energy. So there's a caution about what energy you're manifesting under. We mentioned Chiron. So we'll go into that. There's happiness here, the sun, in the recent past. But we have a lot of fear attached. And that, again, could be due to, like she says in the song, historical things. What do we want to clarify with? Ooh, Ellen, yeah. Okay. Let me see the sun in the recent past. Unbelievable. We have the Six of Wands, Leo energy. The Six of Wands is about belief in yourself. It's confidence. It can be some kind of achievement that you recently had, whether this was you having, as the kids say, a glow up, it could be, but it certainly is about discovering your own confidence. And you could have been victorious in some way, like beat out a competition, or whether that was like a struggle, external, or, oh, look at this, Ace of Wands. Lots of fire energy. Now, Ace of Wands was in Divine Masculine reading in the recent past. Interesting. Very close tie in here. So something made you very happy. Or someone. We'll see. Let's have one more actually with that Six of Wands. Watch the Divine Masculine reading. The Queen of Cups was in that. And the King was on the bottom of the deck. All different decks. No joke. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The King of Cups is very, very mysterious, very deep, but there is a lot here that's unknown. What do you feel? Hmm. And we have the Six of Wands and the Sun. Okay. Let me see strength. Also appeared in the other reading. Leo energy. The Queen of Wands is very, very passionate, very confident. Like I said, we have strength. You're holding back your passion for some reason here. And we'll see why. We have collaborative dreaming. Okay. Queen of Wands in the here and now. Queen of Wands is about leadership. And we have the Wheel. Wow. All the same cards are appearing in different places. The Wheel was in the outcome for Divine Masculine. This is about destiny and timing. It's Jupiter energy, Sag energy. And right now, Jupiter is in Cancer. No place like home. This is destiny. Okay. It's also about change. And this is you stepping into your confidence. Okay. Let me see the Ace of Swords in where you're going. Let me see the Ace of Swords. Now, Divine Masculine had 10 of Cups, I believe, in the outcome. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, the 10 of Cups is about commitment for sure. It's the family card. It's about the happy home, the happy marriage, happy family, whatever that means to you, I always say. 10 of Cups, no place like home, and the loyal heart. All right. Let me see the 10 of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. I love this. So far we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is who builds the 10 of Pentacles, very stable. She can take care of the resources, the home, and the Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Okay? No, this is about building a home. And Masculine had that too. All right, let me see the Three of Swords in the surrounding energy. And the Six of Cups. Okay. This could be somebody around you. The King of Wands obviously is the natural partner for the Queen of Wands. Again, but is this somebody from your past here that could have broken your heart? Because it's attached to the Three of Swords and the Six of Cups. Let's have one more. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, this could be somebody from your past where you put a lot of time and investment into a situation and it didn't yield the Ten of Pentacles. It's only the Seven, right? One more on that Three of Swords. Loyal heart. We'll go back to this King of Cups. Let me see the Three of Swords in the surrounding energy. What? It's the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So who are we missing? The Queen of Swords. All right, we'll see if she shows up. But we have, okay, the King and the Queen of Cups. Then the Four of Pentacles. That's about stability. It's about holding on. Okay. So is this King of Cups here with the Three of Swords somebody from your past? Let me see the Three of Cups and the challenge. What's the challenge? No. What's the challenge with the Three of Cups? It's the Page of Swords. One more. Getting a lot of watching energy here. Look who it is. What? It's the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Now she would be the one who's attached to the Three of Swords, the heartbreak from the past. So there could be a concern for you that whoever this is, whoever it is, the King of Cups, that you have your eye on, or that brought this sun energy to you. There could be a fear. The Queen of Swords comes out to kind of mitigate the open-heartedness of the Queen of Cups, who we see right here. So there's a fear of some kind of heartbreak, some kind of third party. Interesting. And it's based on the past. Let me see the Three of Fire. It's the Empress. No. Divine Masculine reading ended with the Emperor. Come on. The Empress is Venus. That's Taurus and Libra. Divine Feminine. We have all four queens right here. We got Wands, Pentacles, Cups, and Swords is in the challenge. Let's have another one with the Empress. Looking at the future. The Lovers. Gemini energy. Right now we have Uranus and Venus in Gemini. That is about changing love. Literally. So is the Wheel. It's about doing it different. And this could be who you want to do that with. Eight of Pentacles. We saw the Seven putting in the work. Let's have another one. One more with the Eight of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles and the Star. A lot here about building towards stability, that's for sure. We have collaborative dreaming. So the Star is about a dream. It can be about creating a wish. This is like, we have a lot of true pairs here. So this can be about you and whoever this is, building it different, doing it different. Crazy. Okay. Let me grab a different deck. Let's go to the lights here for a minute. No? Okay. Hold. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Let me see this King of Cups. That's so crazy. The Knight of Swords. Here, this is communication. This could be somebody that you are communicating with. Collaborative dreaming. Could be about coming up with ideas. One more. What do you feel? Okay. That could have been somebody who sent you a message. Oh, we have the Sun and the Moon. My masculine and feminine energy. But the Moon, the new Moon in Leo. But we also go from what's hidden to what's clear. Let me see the Wheel. What's this change, this destiny? And this is about you having the courage to step onto that new path. Let's see. The Ten of Wands, the new path. And then we have the Five of Swords. How interesting. The Five of Swords is literally, with the Ten of Wands, about dropping the burdens from the past. Whatever it takes to get out from under the weight. Because this Sun here is what waits for you. That's the new beginning. And this weight, again, can be based on your past. We see the Six of Cups with the Three of Swords here. So that's interesting. I need to set a minute. The Empress is hovering. Let's see this Ace of Swords. See the Ace of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles came back out. It's about building plans for the future. I like that the Queen of Pentacles is here because she's like, okay, we got the 10 cups going on, but we don't have 10 pentacles yet. This is about putting in more work. Okay. Stabilizing something. Let me see that Six of Cups with the Three of Swords. We had the Four of Pentacles right there. And the 10, or the 6 rather, that's 10. There's a self-protectiveness to that Four of Pentacles. Five of Wands, there's a self-protectiveness. Six of Wands in the recent past. Victory. Let's have one more. Five of Wands. The Page of Pentacles, more communication. Now, again, this could be you. Who is this towards, though? Because we have Three of Swords, Six of Cups. No, I feel like it's an inner conflict for you. Wanting to present this pentacle right here, this idea. There's a fear of heartbreak. Let me see that. The King of Swords now and the Ace of Swords. We have the King and the Queen of Swords, and both have the Ace of Swords. This is about speaking truth and communicating very clearly, because that could clear up the issue here. It definitely could. Let me see one more there. We have Aquarius energy with the King of Swords. Let's see. Empress. And feminine. So hard. Let's do one more. Let me see this King of Swords. I mean, they're seeing you as the Empress. This King of Swords is looking right at the Empress. And all four queens are here. The Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles here. And then we have collaborative dreaming. We have building towards some kind of stability together. But speaking very clearly. Now, King and Queen of Swords they're both very experienced in life. They've been through a lot. They've learned things the hard way. But what is this dream? Because we have the Three of Wands. So did masculine. And this is about the future that you see together and how to create that together equally. Six of Pentacles. Let me see that with the lights here. Is this an offer? The Three of Wands came back out. Then we have Six of Wands, Three of Wands, Three of Wands, Six of Wands. And you two could even meet in the dreamscape. Two of Cups. And then we have Death and Rebirth. Now remember I said Three of Wands, the vision for the future and how you can do it differently. It doesn't have to be based on Three of Swords. We have the King and the Queen of Swords here. So both of you have this adherence to what you've been through in the past. And it can be stories from the past. It can be experiences. It can be familial. We have that Six of Cups here. But this is about death and rebirth, reinventing what you see for the future. Two of Cups. Soulmate energy. One more. The Fool, I love it. And the Ten of Swords, yes, yes. The Ten of Swords is the end of a very long and difficult cycle of learning. And we talked about in walking through the desert, right? That looks like what she's doing right there. And putting an end to the past. And then comes the Fool, Aries energy, the brand new beginning. You know, I always say, you can't take a leap of faith. You got that Two of Wands. You can't take a leap of faith onto a whole new path if you're weighed down with 10 swords. The Fool comes leaping out of that death and rebirth. Beautiful. Eight of Wands. Okay. Let's go to the blue deck. Look at the mess I made. Okay. Intense reading. I hope it resonated for you in some way. I hope it helped. Have another one. But yeah, this is definitely about getting on the same page. I feel guided to look under the loyal heart as well, so I will. Yang energy. On the bottom of the deck, we have the goddess of the moon. We got the moon here. Strategy. Collaborative dreaming. Broken heart. Wow. And journey. Let's do one more. Blossoming abundance. We have all that working together with all of these pentacles. It's crazy. Underneath of Yang, I spy the Thinker card, and we see King of Swords here. Interesting King of Swords and King of Cups. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. We have the heart chakra. Woman holding a coin. And happy family. That can be the vision. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. Let's, you know what, I do. I feel like we need a romance angel. This one, yeah. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Is that what happens? Six of Wands, the Sun. That's attraction. And then in comes the King of Cups. Wow. Okay. Let's get a little bit of astrology. And it was attached with the Lovers, so that's why this, I mean, it's destiny. We got the Wheel. We have all these true pairs. One more. That's beautiful. Okay. Venus energy. Feminine. And then we have the progressions. We have the journey unfolding here. We have Saturn, which masculine got. And we have debilitated. Yeah, well, Aries, Saturn's retrograde in Aries right now. That's not comfortable. Aries is Mars energy. It's masculine energy. And it's about taking action. So, okay. But Saturn, lessons from the past, right? The Three of Swords. How do we want to close it? Let's get some talisman. Consider these, how's my time? Oh, it's much shorter than masculine. Consider these to be like power words you can take away from the reading with you, if they resonate, of course. Like the whole reading. And what do we have, please? For Divine Feminine. That's crazy. These readings always match up, no matter what decks I use. We have intuition. What do you feel? Following what you feel. Queen of Swords. Be careful with that. Navigation. Safe travel. Okay, there could be travel. And then we have grounding energy. No place like home. Building a home together. Well, that's interesting. Let's do one more. Yeah. Okay. Equilibrium. Finally. Balance. We see the Six of Pentacles on both sides. All right. Let's get a moon card because we are dealing with a full moon or a new moon in Leo. This Mercury retrograde is just killing me, you guys. All right, what do we have, please? Okay. First quarter moon in Aquarius, which happens in Aquarius season, February of next year. That's when the full moon in Leo happens. Trust the universe. How interesting. First quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. Last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. And on the bottom, full moon in Taurus, detoxify. That's that Three of Swords. All right. All right, let's close the reading off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle if I can find them. These can come out as advice, so take it only as it resonates, of course. I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Death and rebirth here. Got that Queen of Swords, right? Passion, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. We had you attract romantic love. Okay? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Let's do one more. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Okay. You feel in collaborative. I mean, this can be, we have all this Leo energy, and we're closing up the reading with the Fool, which is all about new beginnings. So, Lionsgate this year, Leo season this year, could be a very important timing for sure. That's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated in some way. I hope it was helpful. I love you very much. Happy new moon in Leo, my friends. Namaste.